I'm going to put a little apology out. I don't imagine you're going to carry on listening, but a couple of texts coming in. Don't you have anything else to say? Don't you have anything else to talk about? I do feel for you. One of the curses of being a liberal, being a centrist, whatever you want to call it, compassion is a curse. I even feel sorry for Liz Truss today because one newspaper reports that her own father is so disgusted by her political journey that he can't bring himself even to talk about her. And that, you think, if you're human, if you're not built like Boris Johnson's built, you actually can feel sorry for Liz Truss. And if you're listening to me, and you've spent years listening to me, and here's another one. Here's let me get this. Here's Kevin Skinner. For God's sake, leave it, all in capital letters. The poor fella is literally screaming at his radio and sending capital letter texts or tweets into this, because now that mirror that you've spent years avoid, you're staring right into it, and you're seeing what I've seen all along, and you cannot. You're not ready to forgive yourself yet, so you're going to reach out, you're going to lash out in anger at all of the people who told you exactly what he was like. The straw that broke the camel's back was the promotion of a sex pest and then lies about knowing he was a sex pest before the promotion. The straws that didn't break the camel's back, the parties, I'm doing it, I'm tooting my horn, I don't want to do my solo, I don't want to do my jazz solo, I want to save it for you, I want you to list the greatest hits. Because once I start, I'm not going to be able to stop. It's incredible. And little Kevin Skinner there, his capital letter tweet says, "Stop it, leave it, you're so boring." It's not my fault, mate. It's not my fault that you gave all your money to a scammer on the internet. It's not my fault that you bought that box from the bloke in the van who told you it contained top-of-the-range speakers and when you got home it was full of bricks. It's not my fault you replied to that text message saying that they'd failed to deliver a parcel to your house and it turned out they'd emptied your current account. It's not my fault, mate. It's yours. It's yours now. The content for the con men, compassion for the conned, I think has reached its expiry date. If you're still signing up to this, if you're still swallowing it, if you're still buying it, if you're still doffing your cap and tugging your forelock and saying you got all the big calls right and muttering some bilge about Brexit and vaccines, it's on you now. Because he's gone. It's over. He's finished. And all that's left is you. Potless. Clueless. Victim. And still pretending that he's on your side. I genuinely, and I know you're not going to want to hear this, I feel so sorry for you. I truly do. But I did my best.